Copy.
There's cake.
All right, cool. It looks like we're good on the live part. Good on this end. Good. Cool. Let me do the pop-out chats and we get started. All right. So, uh, we had a fun D&D session. That was pretty fun today. Gotta admit.
Yeah.
Um, so I noticed that I don't have a lot of the tables set up for a lot of the random stuff you guys do. And you guys do a lot of random stuff. Gotta admit. So that's what today I wanted to. I was gonna just kind of just do this on my own, but I thought this would be really great for the D&D channel. I just us talking it out and kind of working on some thematic kind of not just uh post like these tables, but also kind of work on the ones that already exist. There is a couple that I'm already using, right? Um, yeah,
Mm.
let's do. Oh, this is a display. Wonder if I could do. We can do this. Do there you go, and get rid of this. No properties. No, you're not working. Maybe okay. That's weird. Okay, maybe that'll work. To try to figure this one out. Yeah, so it's not capturing it for some reason. Why are you not working all of a sudden? No.
No.
Yeah, it doesn't want to capture the that way. Okay, cool. I guess we're gonna have to do it this way for now. Until this gets to work. Maybe if I do a window, maybe. Oh,
Maybe.
that might have worked. Yes, it did. Dope. All right, cool. Now I can go in and out of this page without worrying about everything else. All right, cool. There you go. So the first table was you guys did today was finding a lot of random items.
Yes.
And I have like there's a random generator for that kind of stuff, and I really don't want to use it. So what I found when I'm on my deep dive of Pinterest a couple days ago, remember, I found 100
Yeah.
more common magical items, and one of those items you guys found today, which was the cinder cap, the reddish mushroom that smelts. Um,
Yeah.
and there's some really cool stuff in here. I might end up just using this for your guys' mundane items. There's like really cool stuff on here, like the Arctic Pearl. It's a pearl that keeps the water inside a canteen ice cold. It's like an ice cube that's always cold.
Ooh.
Yeah, Lake's Call, a whistle that makes a sound like the call of like a loon, a duck, or a swan. So what I'm gonna do here is just do a table here, and this was gonna be the um, common magical items, and I'm gonna just post these pages here. These are some really cool ones. and I found the rest of the pages finally. Like there's other cool stuff like on here, like quartz nails. Tuning to this quartz stone makes your nails look like a smoky quartz. So the idea is that these items are magical, but not super powerful or broken. You get me?
Yeah.
And what I was thinking was when you guys find a one of these common items from 99 to 100, you guys will get to roll on this next table where it'll be more of the traditional things that we do for finding stuff magically. Like when I give you guys random items. Excuse me. So like stuff that kind of would work, like how you found today, the ring of
The
vitality,
ring.
the ring of vitality. I thought it was really cool because I love the Griffin saddlebag. One of the
Yeah.
coolest D&D guys that make um uh what would you call it? I guess supplements, because they have a book out actually. You can buy all the cards and the books for those items in like a book. Like you can hand them out to your players if you were in person. Excuse me. Let's make this one a subpage. So let's do the more magical stuff. Um, we'll do stuff and then we'll do weapons as its own separate thing. What do you think?
Yeah.
Because the stuff
That's fine.
I'm thinking of, I'm thinking more along the lines of. Oh, that is showing my thing. I don't want to show that. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking more along the lines of like the bucket of endless water that you guys found the one time.
Ooh. It's
Remember,
just a bucket of holding.
it was bucket of holding basically. If I remember correctly, when you guys had it, you guys filled it with a margarita or daiquiris or something like that,
I think I was here or something.
and you guys just constantly would just drink from that. So
Yeah.
yeah, there's a couple of ones that I know we're gonna use. So the ones that I know we're gonna use quite a bit, or it's gonna be the Griffin Saddlebags. Is gonna be the majority of them because I just love a lot of their stuff. I know we're gonna do the homebrew in. Let's see,
Yeah.
and then I believe it's crossheads. No, maybe that's dope. Villain Boom is a cool one as well. There's so many cool creators that do that kind of work. Like let's see, let's search D&D. I have like a ton of them I believe saved. It says let's explore, right? Yeah, there you go. Are you gonna give me a bunch of reels? I don't want reels. Thank you. What I want.
No reels.
No, please, not right now. That'd be a cool stream, just a doom scroll.
Yo.
That would be a really cool stream one of these days where we can just doom scroll for a bit. I know on the screen it's not showing much because I'm just kind of not really wanting to show you because this is our personal channel, like the my Instagram stuff. Which is funny because I don't
Yeah.
have the actual bold and bolter Instagram. Doesn't really follow a lot of those things. They actually don't follow a lot of people anymore. Like I try to keep it very low on only the people that are part of that community.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so Griffin Saddlebag. Um, this is some beautiful artwork. Holy shit! Oh, it's gonna be the Mithril canvas. So it's gonna be the Griffin Saddlebag, the Mithril canvas, and one other one that we don't know what we have it from. I have to check my page ranges. It is Crosshead's Mysterious Wonderwares. Crosshead's Mysterious Wonderwares. Oh no, they have tons of stuff. Maybe I don't know them. Do I not follow them? Oh, that's not good. Or did they stop posting?
Possibly.
No, they're doing more maps now, and the maps are so beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna show these off in a bit. These are super dope. We gotta, cause you know what's funny? I haven't, I was paying for the Patreon for the Griffin Saddlebag for a long time when we actually played. Um,
Yeah.
when I was the DM, I played for
Yeah.
quite a bit. Uh, oh yeah, perfect, perfect. You're gonna recognize some of these. So, let's start with this. I like this table, so let's do the more magical stuff. Let's do a table, and this is gonna be a crazy table. So it's gonna be 100. Oh, I can only do 10, and number rows 2. Yeah. It should be the other way actually. Yeah, that's undo that because I know how to use Word and stuff.
Mhm.
You know, it's funny. I took a whole class. Remember?
Yeah.
So can I just do? Oh nope. Yep, that's what I figured. Yep, that's how I gotta do this. Oh god, this is gonna be horrendous. Fun. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's got to be a better way to do this, right? What if I what if I did this in Excel?
Oh God.
What?
It would make sense though to do it in Excel.
Like it's a table. Like what are we doing here? Like
Or just making a table like a random generator type thing.
kind of, yeah.
Ah.
So, all right. There we go. And what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to do a bunch of just uh these so we also get the images for them. So let's take a gander at the Griffin Saddlebag just for we're just looking at items. We're not looking at um their they're called. So what I will do, maybe I should just capture this. OBS. This is fun because this is a whole new way of doing things, huh? For us.
Mhm.
Let's do that. Maybe that shows on stream eventually. It does show up on stream.
Yes.
Thank God. Okay. So yeah,
Just
they're gonna
careful because you are on your Instagram. So.
yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. Where is that color source? I'm gonna nope, stay. What I am gonna do is do this. Because I can just get rid of that.
And just zoom in on the main page.
Mm-hmm. There you go. So yeah, it gets rid of the name and stuff. All right, cool.
Mm.
Much better. Yeah. Cool. Dope, dope, dope. Anyways, so let's look at some of the items that we're gonna use. So so what I'm thinking is rings aren't gonna count as weapons, so they should be that. Um, this looks thematic. The ring of fanged familiar rings. Jesus. when wearing this fanged ring, you can make an action to cast the Find Familiar spell for it. And when you do, the familiar takes form of either a bat or a rat. Okay, just on that, I already like it thematically for what we're playing.
Yeah.
So I think it's an uncommon, so I like it as well. So we're gonna do that. So we'll do this. Well, let's take a screenshot. I'll copy that and we'll add it to the list. Holy shit! All right, and we'll put that for the first one. Uh, and I don't think literally putting them in order by the best to the worst, like rarity, is gonna matter. I think if we put some all over the place, it actually makes it better for you guys to actually find cool
Mm-hmm.
stuff.
Yeah.
This isn't a punishment mechanic. You get me? This is a
Yeah.
almost like a reward system for you guys. Oh no, no. Um, there you go. So all I'm gonna do is just have this right here.
Awesome.
Yep, keep that orientation right there. That way, just in case we do need it for something else.
I finished my Reaper rewards, by the way. Thank God.
Oh, for Sims,
Yeah.
it's good, right?
Yeah. Like all
Awesome.
done completely.
That was quick, if you ask me.
It was a 6 week event.
This is a weapon. This is a weapon. These would be really cool for other stuff, we're gonna see eventually. This is zoomed. That's fine. I think.
Mass sending.
Is it mass sending? What is this? Oh, is this supposed to be
It says
scroll of
mass
mass sending?
sending.
That could be fun. I don't know what this would be useful for.
By the way, I can't see on our Discord. I can see through stream, but it's like a 5 second delay.
Say
I
that
don't know
one
if
more
you want
time.
to share your screen through. I said I can
Oh
see
yeah,
it
yeah,
through the
yeah, yeah, yeah,
stream.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
My bad, son. My bad, baby. My bad, my
it's
bad.
all good. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Apologies. I'm so in a.
Thank you.
There you go. Um,
Yeah,
what?
that's crazy.
There you go. Scroll of mass spelling. This scroll has a line of instructions written on top, but is otherwise left blank. The scroll has enough room to fill up 250 words to send as written on. Reading the scroll uses an action and duplicates the effect of sending spell. The following changes. You can read up to 25 words aloud for the scroll for each turns. Your turns. You can continue to read the scroll for each of the consecutive turn as an action each time. The spell is continued for as long as you continue to read the scroll. When the scroll ends, choose up to 25 creatures to deliver this message to, instead of one. A bird then flies out with the scroll into the air of each target, then which disappears. The birds are illusionary. Each bird then immediately reappears before a different target to reiterate the message. You determine whether the bird uses a voice or an altered one to repeat the message. If you use your voice, a creature recognizes you as the sender if it knows you. Otherwise, you remain anonymous as a sender. After repeating the message, the bird vanishes. Which the spell ends, the scroll is destroyed. I like this. This is a nice little. I can see us using this for something.
Like emergency case, maybe.
Yeah, like, oh, we need help, or you're calling for aid or something. That could be useful. Okay, next one. So the folding tent. Um, The full intent, uh, interesting. Ooh, curse cutters, interesting. I keep saying interesting for everything I see, unfortunately. Um,
It is interesting.
these shears feature an anonymous glittering eye on their hinge. It swivels around knowingly. You can use an action to open the shears and touch them to a cursed target. When you do, an arcane thread appears to the sheared blades, representing a curse presenting the target. Severing the thread is a part of action causing the remove curse spell from the shears.
Ooh,
This is cool. I like it. I think this is a really
that's
cool thing
gross.
thematically for us. I like it. Especially with where a lot of curses are going to be important.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Try it again.
I'm gonna have to get Damien milk right now.
Is he already awake?
He's just moving a lot.
Super cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I'm not. And we're this is cool. All right, cool. And next one, Peacock Vanity. Ooh. This standing mirror is decorated with a peacock motifs. It stands 7 feet tall and weighs 10 pounds. A common word is inscribed along the bottom of the mirror. While standing in front of the mirror, you can speak the command word using an action. You gain the effect Disguise Self. This version of the spell lasts 8 hours until you can use an action to speak the command word again. Ooh, like it. This is a weapon. Armor of the Paladin Lord. That's really cool. Ooh, Alchemimic.
Ooh.
A- An alchemist tried and failed at reconstructing a mimic from its remains. The result is a vial of swirling purple liquid, which has several orange eyeballs floating inside of it. You can use an action to pour the vial and describe a tiny object, such as a fish hook, a ring, or a quill. The description can be detailed or vague as much as you like it. The liquid transforms itself into that object. The version of the object is extremely sticky to the touch, and although it can duplicate the appearance of the magic items, it does not gain their magical properties. The alchemimic can regain its form up to 1 hour, remain in its form, and which it can dissolve into a liquid again. You can use an action to return the alchemimic to a vial, which within reach of it, whether it is in object form or liquid form, regardless of the item transformed again until dawn, or until it consumes 1 day's worth of rations. It can be fed. It can be fed the rations while in the vial by dropping bits of it on top. Doing it takes 10 minutes. Drinking the alchemical destroys it and causes the drinker to take 1d10 acid damage.
Ew.
That is neat.
Grody.
And there we go. Let me just change the formatting. Okay, cool. And then let's get the picture. I like this. The alchemy is dope. Gotta admit.
It is.
Let's see what else. An oozing mace. That's a weapon. Steel Hawk Elite Helm. Hmm. I don't know. We should do a different one for armors. Oh, this can the Starlit Candles. This candle has no wick, instead, it automatically lights itself. When exposed to darkness, the light appears as a minuscule star above the candle, shedding a light in 10-foot radius and dim light with an additional 10 feet. Any illusions within the candle's bright light sparkle obviously within the area. After burning 1 hour, the candle is destroyed. Deduct the time burned in increments of 1 minute for the candle's total burn time. The candle does the candle doesn't light itself or remain lit or dim light. It immediately extinguishes whenever exposed to dim and bright light. The candle does not snuff out itself or other starlight candles. You can snuff out the candle early for use for or use at a later time. If to do so, you must cover the candle completely in a cloth or scrap parchment. You can cover or uncover the candle using an action. Mm. Bucklers, snake cleaver. No. Ooh, hat of vanishing act. Witchy hat.
It is a witchy hat. I like it.
Alchemist blade. Ooh, surprising nesting doll.
No.
Okay.
I don't like those dolls. I don't.
Wyvern sting scabbard. Yeah, see, look, the
Is that
griffin
like a
saddle band.
rag doll or something?
No,
Yeah.
it's a yeah, yeah. They sell a book. This is not an ad, but they do sell a book. I would love to get it. It comes out later this year. So this is their second book.
That's good.
hmm Uh, a
Ooh,
bloodletter's
crossbow.
crossbow. Neat. Silver cloud bomb. Quantum saber. Twin lenses. These
Ooh.
glasses reshape to loom around the head instead of over the bridge of the nose. As a result, the lenses are seemingly unattached. When wearing the glasses, you can make an intelligence check, investigation check, whenever you use an action to make a wisdom perception, or vice versa, providing both checks rely on sight. You can both check simultaneously. Additionally, while you wear the glasses, your passive intelligence and wisdom are equal to each other, or whichever higher. Ah, okay. Platinum boots. Platform boots. My bad. I can't fucking read. While wearing these boots, you can use a bonus action to increase or decrease the height of the soles, making you up to a maximum of 5 feet. When there's enough room, and a minimum of 1 inch. That's funny.
For who?
Anyone. These are platform shoes. They just grow in size so you can be taller.
Ooh. I like my height.
Magma flow lava. uh, Magma flow lamp. This lamp is filled with bubbling magma. It radiates heat and emits a steady red glow that sheds bright light in a 20-foot radius and dim light an additional 20 feet. A creature touches the light glass takes 5 fire damage. The lamp has a latch on top. You can use an action to open the lamp and pour hot lava from the lamp. When uh when then the close the clap again, the lava covers a ground in 5-foot square within 5 feet of you. A creature on the ground within that space must take a DC 16 saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 10d10 fire damage. On a successful on a success, a creature takes no damage and moves to the nearest unoccupied space of its choice without provoking attack of opportunities. A creature unable to take no damage after the effect takes no effect and does not move. The lava cools after 1 minute. While the lava remains hot, a creature that enters a space covered in the lava for the first time takes uh, on its turn, or ends it there, takes 3d10 fire damage. There's enough magma in the lamp for this property to work 4 times. It regains any use of the magma daily at dawn. If the lamp has no magma, it emits no light, and the touch of the glass deals no fire damage. Interesting.
That is interesting.
It's a little too strong.
No, you save those for later on when we're better level.
Yeah, those might actually just be like actual rewards, like some like an NPC will give you guys.
Like after a mission.
Yeah, or like it'd be one of the items that you guys find in a rare. So this one, the one that we're doing here, is not for you guys to go buy. These are items that are going to be how Wise did today, where he went looking into the Grick and found the cap. And these ones
Yeah.
are going to be like the secondary. Oh, you guys found a really magical item, so a more uncommon thing. Scepter of Judgment. It is a rod. Interesting. We'll keep those separately. The Sword of Judgment. Sword. The Ring of the Ring. This ring has a bell on top like a signet. While wearing it, you get a +2 to attack and damage made with unarmed strikes, and on a hit, it emits a world ding sound. Square up. While wearing the ring, you can take an action to touch your two fists together, emitting a loud ding ding when you do. When it happens, choose a 20-foot square on the ground. You can see you must be within the square. A series of magical walls that are 5 feet tall and 1 inch thick are sprung upon the ground around the square. A creature in the wall, in the way of the wall, must make a DC 15 saving throw. A gargantuan creature automatically succeeds in the saving throw. On a failure, the creature is moved entirely within in the square and knocked prone. On a successful save, the creature is moved just inside of the square. You can use a bonus action to make a single unarmed strike after using this property. A creature can use half of its movement to climb over, in, and out of the square, and if the creature is large or smaller, it must make a DC 15 acrobatics check to attempt to do so. On a failure, the creature falls prone. While within the square, your unarmed strike attack rolls score critical hits on 19 and 20s. Oh! The square remains for 1 minute or until you fall unconscious or die, or until the end of the effect using a bonus action. For the duration, the creature within the square has disadvantage on attack rolls made against targets outside of the square, and creatures outside of the square have a disadvantage attacking creatures in the ring. Once the property of the ring has been used, it cannot be used again until dawn. So, do you know that card we used to have? The
Which one?
is it the cyclone? Yeah, the cyclone.
Oh yeah.
Where you would have to go fight that air elemental one on one in a WWE ring.
Yes, I
That is
remember.
this item in our ring.
Oh no.
I love it. This is a really cool item. I might come back to it. This sounds kind of too memey for me.
Save bookmark it, like save it for later.
Yeah, we'll save it. Okay, that's the wrong one. I saved. Can I? Thank you.
Yeah, just say like
D&D.
D&D.
Yeah,
Yeah,
save it.
there you
Cool. Companion sickles. Those are weapons. Start. Winner's trophy. I am not. What the fuck? It's a common item. While holding this competitive trophy, you can take a bonus action to speak command words to change the trophy's appearance. When you do so, you can change the trophy's shape, design, apparent material, and any labels on it. Regardless, the trophy always has a wooden or metallic base that is 4 inches, a 4 inch cube, always weighs 2 pounds, and can be anything other than cannot be anything other than a trophy. The trophy cannot be larger than 1 foot across in any dimensions. Okay. The war pick of backstabbing. Neat. Bulletin buckler. That's cool. Bonfire blade. Ankh of anointment. This oil with the ankh shaped vial is rich and smells of a cloven and myrrh. You can use this action to pour the entirety of the vial over a medium or small creature or an object. For the next hour, the target is under the effects of protection from good and evil spell, and it regains the maximum number of hit points possible for healing. An undead that hits a target under this effect of this oil with a melee attack immediately takes 1d8 radiant damage. The oil feels warm to the touch and magically evaporates once the unk is finished being poured. So it's a one-use item. Potion. Very neat. The Journal of Dreams. This journal is on your
Ooh.
person and magically records the content of your dreams you have. The dream is labeled with your name, date, and dream duration. The dream itself records long form prose as if they were short stories. If you cast or target by the dream spell while the journal is in your possession, you can choose to transform the dream into one of the journals. To do so, the messenger and the target of the spell both willing, and either of them can end the dream at any time. Interesting. I like this item. We'll take
Yeah,
it.
it's good.
It's something different. I like it. Especially with the stuff that I know about this campaign. Definitely cool. Okay. All right, next item. No. Battle Chef serving bowls. This pair of silver serving bowls is scratched from the searing of battle. These handles are wrapped in leather straps, allowing the wearer to wear them as pauldrons. It takes 1 minute to attach the bowls to your shoulders or remove them. Whenever you take acid or poison damage while wearing the bowls as pauldrons, you reduce the damage by 1d4. For each other item you're holding or wearing that has the Battle Chef in its name, the acid damage is reduced by 1d4. If you use the bowls to serve food from it, any poison within the food is neutralized. Those are neat. Little Mimi, dope.
Hmm? Ooh.
Psychic Quiver. Uh, when you pull a non-magical from this quiver, it immediately takes an action with it. You, uh, our target takes an additional 1d6 psychic damage on a hit. If you roll a 6 on the die, you choose a target creature with the Detect Thoughts spell. When you do, you can choose to force a creature to make a DC 13 intelligence save. On a failed save, you probe deeper into its thoughts. Regardless of the effect, lasts until the start of your next turn, or you force another creature to make a saving throw. Hit or miss arrows become non-magical once against the attack. All other types of ammunition of this kind exist, such as the psychic bolt case, meaning meant that for crossbows, although quivers are the most common. Taking it. We don't have a lot of sources of psychic damage in this game,
No, we don't.
and that could be unique for a player. I don't know which player would end up having this, but this would be really cool. Because I don't know any of our players that use primarily their bow.
That'll change if my character dies.
You can't think that way. And you think I'm gonna let you guys like get new
Yes.
characters? Doubtful.
You don't know you as a DM, do you?
I do know myself as a DM, but the Dark Power won't let you leave.
Well, it's okay. My soul can stay here. I'm just gonna die.
Marsh Warden Bow. The Scroll of True Self. Nope. I saw the spell that it's based off of. No. This shimmering silk tunic creates an air of importance around it. you can when you make a charisma check while wearing this tunic, you can roll a d4, and a number and the number rolled to the check. You must decide to do so before the GM determines the outcome. This property, you cannot be wearing any armor, and you must be led a wealthy and aristocratic lifestyle the previous day, such as determined in the lifestyle of experience table in the basic rules. Once this property of the tunic has been used, it cannot be used once again. Mm, no, I'm okay. Mage armor, Lion's Door, Guardian, Undertaker's Planchette. This planchette is made of bone. You can place a planchette on a surface that its letters are pre-made. No, no, no. Do you know what
Yes,
this is?
absolutely. What are you talking about?
No,
You
ma'am.
can plane shift. Yes, yes.
Plane shift? What are you on about?
What did I hear about planes? I thought I heard plane.
Planchette. It is the fucking
Oh,
Ouija board.
oh, yes.
No.
I heard plane, not plan.
Boing, boing, bon, bon. Oh, this could be cool. This chocolate candy is filled with a magical fluffy nougat made of clouds. The candy is delicious and can be eaten in a single bite using an action. The creature that eats the entire candy regains resistance to bludgeoning for the next 10 minutes. For the duration, each time you take a bludgeoning damage, you immediately are pushed 15 feet away from the damage source. If the damage is falling, you bounce 15 feet in the air once and land on your feet with no further falling damage. The effect ends early if you take any piercing damage, at which point you hear a loud pop. That could be interesting for something else.
Yeah,
I'm
I
thinking
already know where you're going for.
I was thinking a magical candy store.
Yay, candy.
What were you thinking about?
I was thinking about evil things making those.
No, 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 no. I would never use those for evil. Funny,
Oh,
not evil.
okay.
A Heidi
I don't know
horse.
about that.
Scrolls of scripts. No. Compass blowgun. This seems complicated and I like it. Potent Pontates? Pontates? Chess set. Yeah. It says when found, this chess set is missing half of its pieces. The set is contained within a case, which often doubles as the board when opened. The case itself is not magical, but the pieces are within R. While the set is your own, and within its case, you can make an action to invoke one magical piece. When you do so, a spectral medium replica of that piece appears at your location before beginning to move. The spectral piece can move apparently to how a normal piece would in the game of chess, and increments of 5 and a maximum of 60 feet. For instance, a pawn can make up to 5 feet, but a bishop can do 60 feet in a straight line and, and at all but diagonal. If you're not using a square grid, a piece can move whenever within range of the GM's discretion. When you invoke a piece or move it away, it expends the piece used until dawn. The number of each pieces you have found are listed in its description. Use a spell attack bonus of +7, save DC of 15 for each piece, or +8 or 16 if you have a complete set. Pawn 8. The pawns move 5 feet or 10 feet if there's the first round of combat. The attack the, tar- the target within the space. On a hit, the target must take 2d8 force damage and must succeed on a strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Alternatively, you can invoke the pawn to reaction when a hostile creature movement provokes an attack of opportunity. Bishop. The bishop can make a line 5 feet wide and up to 60 feet long. Each friendly creature within that line regains 3d8 health. Knight. The knight moves 10 feet in a straight line and then turns left or right, your choice, and then another 5 feet. At the end of the movement, it attacks the target within the square. If the target is a medium or small creature, the attack is made with an advantage. On a hit, the target takes 5d8 force damage. If you roll an 8 on any of the damage dice, the knight use is expended. Yo.
Yo.
Rook 2. The rook moves in a line of 5 feet and up to 30 feet long. Each hostile creature made within this line must make a dexterity save. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d8 force damage. Queen. The queen moves up to 6 feet in a straight line. At the end of the movement, the queen can make up to 5 attacks divided up on a creature between any of the targets you can see within 5 feet of it. On a hit, the target makes 2d8 force damage. If if it rolls a 20, the attack roll of any of the attacks, the queen isn't expended. Oh, knight. When you invoke king. When you invoke the king, you cast anti-life shell from it. You cannot expend the use of all of your rooks. You can expend one of their uses part of the same action to teleport an unoccupied space that you can see within 30 feet. A spectral piece disappears immediately after use. A piece movement is blocked by total cover. A complete set has 16 pawns, 4 bishops, 4 knights, 4 rooks, 2 queens, and 2 kings. You can add your proficiency bonus to any of your checks to play a game with chess. That was a lot. What do you think? I
Um,
think it's too complicated for the game we're playing.
it is gonna be complicated, and I don't think we're gonna take the time to just do that
Okay. It's
as a
very
game.
nice. I like it quite a bit, but
I
we'll
mean, you
see.
can always save it, for later. You never know.
The Hat of False Wizards. While wearing this hat, you can make an action to cast either Druidcraft, Thum- Thaumaturgy, or Precipitation spell from it. The curse is only revealed and expended when you cast a spell that isn't a cantrip and you wear in the hat. As long as you're cursed, you cannot remove the hat unless you're targeted with the remove curse spell or similar magic. When you're cursed, you may take a save. Um, and the Constitution save whether you cast this spell or not. Oh god. Oh god. That's a cool one. Loading tablecloth. Scorpion's glaive. Ballistic pike. Eldritch halberd. It's Mermaid Man's armor.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Bottled yawn. Interesting. You put people to sleep. Pit pockets pouch.
Pip pockets?
Yeah.
Yo.
This black leather bag sits on a hip to provide easy access when just depositing handheld items. It opens and closes silently and can stretch to fit any one cubic foot of space. You gain a +1 to your dexterity side of hand checks made while wearing the bag. Objects in the bag cannot be detected or by divination magic such as scrying spell or locate object. Yo. The bag has a latch that can be opened in one or two ways. Opening in the first way reveals the bag on the inside of the bag as normal. Opening it from the second way causes an illusion to appear over the objects in the bag. The illusion of 5 loose copper pieces, a quill and ink, and a water skin. To discern the contents of an illusion, the creature must make a inspect the pouch and succeed a DC 13 intelligence check. The illusion also fails to hold up to physical inspection. That's neat. I like that.
I like it.
It's also a really cute color. The blue purse.
Yeah.
All right, next one. Ring of Retribution. Hmm. This tarnished iron ring bears a dark pearl in the center. One side of the ring depicts a hellish knight, while the other is an angelic priest. While the wearer of the while wearing the ring, any armor that you wear glimmers with a slight pearlescent. You get a +1 to AC while wearing the ring, and whenever you can deal fire or radiant damage, you can change the damage type from radiant or fire, respectively. In addition, you gain the following options for your channel divinity feature.
Ooh.
Wrathful Ward. As a bonus action, you can use your channel divinity to present the ring of retribution and cast protection from evil and good. Spell from targeting yourself only. The duration when for the duration when a creature is affected by the spell hits you on an attack, it automatically takes 1d8 radiant damage.
I like
Yeah,
it.
it requires attunement by a cleric or a paladin.
Yo. Mine. Like it.
Mm-hmm. I like it like that. Let's do a couple more and then we'll probably pass out.
Yeah.
Uh, Windswept Kite. This blue silk kite is 5 feet across and attached to a 60-foot string. It weighs 1 pound and can be folded into a 6-inch square. While holding the kite, you can use a bonus action to toss it aloft and speak the command word. When you do, you can also choose how much string is let out, between 10 to 60 feet. The kite expands to its full size when it's folded, and creates a cylinder and modern wind up to 10 miles per hour, which allows it to continue flying. The cylinder's height of the diameter is the same amount as the let out string and up to 60 feet. The kite and the top cylinder remains center above your location. You can use another bonus action to speed the flying kite's command word to end the effect, causing it to fall slowly back to your hands. You can change the wind's direction at the start of each of your turns. You can use the kite to create this wind up to 1 hour, all at once or in several smaller intervals, but each time using a minimum of 1 minute of duration. The effect ends early. You are no longer holding the string, at which point it flies up to 1d10 times 10 feet in random directions before landing to the ground. It deals 5 slashing to the string. AC 15s severs it, causing the kite to fly away as if you let go of the string. Severing the time can be later reattached, holding it together for 1 minute. Um,
Mm.
don't know what it's good for.
No.
Ring of Distant Digit. This brass ring looks like a curled finger, and an eye emblem with a hole through it rests on top. An action while wearing the ring can cause the finger into the finger it's on to become ghostly and translucent, conjuring a magical finger to poke, press, or tap something you can see up to 30 feet away. The magical finger then vanishes and your finger returns to normal. I think it's funny.
Oh, God.
Think like a mage hand, but it's just a finger. And you know the boys, they're just gonna want to finger everything.
Yep.
Like it's like I'm gonna go put my finger in it. We'll be right back. What? Shadow cutter. curtain knife. Vigilante's mantle. Necromancer's lantern. While holding this Grimsley lantern, you can choose a bonus action to speak the first command word. The lantern then springs a light, shedding bright light up to 30 feet and 30 additional dim light. The light is a sickly green. Speaking the command word again, using a bonus action, extinguishes the lantern. When a small or large creature dies with the lantern's light, it gains one charge up to a maximum of 4 charges. While holding the lantern, you can speak its second command word using an action to expend one or more of its charges. For each expended charge, a skeleton appears in the unoccupied space of your choice within the lantern's bright light. The summoned skeletons are friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the summoned skeletons as a group, which have their own turns. They obey any verbal commands that you issue to them. No action is required by you. If you don't issue any commands, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no action. The skeletons remain for 1 hour or until to drop to 0 hit points, at which they turn to dust. While a skeleton is friendly to you, the advantages of saving throws against any effects that turn undead. If a skeleton is even not within the lantern's light, it becomes hostile for the remainder of the duration, even if they re-entrance the lantern's light. I like that. That's dope. That'd also be a really cool effect when we put it in Roll20, because I can actually change the light color of you guys.
Yeah.
So I can actually see what light colors you guys use. Okay. Let's do this last one. Last one. Amulet of Ideals. Weird Water Potion. Raven's Feather. Spider
Ooh.
Sickle. Trickster's
Yeah.
Quiver. Hmm?
Look at the size. Ah.
Yeah, we'll do weapons another day.
Yeah. Oh, I hate my back.
What's that? Sunspot Lantern. There's a lot of lanterns today. Ooh. This is interesting. The Sunspot Lantern. While lit, the bull's-eye lantern burns for 1 hour or 1 pint of oil. On 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light within 60 feet cone and 60 feet additional dim light. The bright light is sunlight. You can use an action to speak the lantern's command word to cast Sunbeam. Spell save DC 15, providing the lantern is lit. The version of the spell does not require you to concentrate on it, but it ends immediately after creating a line of radiance each time you cast it. The property of the lantern can be used up to 3 times. It regains all expended charges at dawn. If you expend its last charge, you roll a d20. On a 1, the lantern explodes, destroying itself in a burst of light. Each creature within 10 of the lantern that is not behind cover take a DC 15 Constitution save or take 4d10 radiant damage on a failed save or half on a successful. It's very good. I think it'd be too broken for the campaign. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Sooth Striker. Lone Stone Bolts. Vanishing Arrow. Volcanic Ocarina. The Clear Bell. When you use an action to ring this bell, this all glass handbell, the sound rings out perfectly with perfect clarity. Any creature within 30 feet of the bell that can hear it immediately makes a saving throw to end one of its effects on that is causing to be charmed or frightened. On the saving throw DC is the same as the original effect. Once the bell has been rung, it shouldn't be rung again until next dawn. Each time it is used before then, it has succumbing to 20% chance of failure of not working and shattering into a fine non-magical powder. Eh. Ooh. The arm of I thought it was bananas. God damn it.
Bananas?
Yeah. The head of the nimble mage. requires attunement from a druid, sorcerer, warlock, or wizard. This twin-peaked wizard hat is a thin, wispy cloud circling its mountain spires. You can mentally command the clouds to look different, whether it's across. It has 7 charges and gains 1d6 of expended charges daily. It spends at least 1 hour in the natural occurring fog. Uh, that regains all expended charges at the end of dawn. Spells. While wearing the hat, it expends one or more of its charges to cast the following spells from the hat casting time. Featherfall 1 charge, Gaseous Form 3 charges, or Misty Step 2 charges. You appear as swiftly traveling patches of fog. Alternatively, you can use an action to expend one or more charges of the hat, cast Fog Cloud spell format. From 1 charge, you can cast the first level version of the spell. You can increase the spell level by 1 for each additional charge expended. Neutralize weather. While wearing the hat, you can use an action to expend 2 of its charges to return all natural occurring increments of weather within a 1 mile radius. Centered on you, the neutral state. The neutral weather can be clear or light clouds, cold or warm, and either calm or moderate winds. After 8 hours, the wearer returns its the previous state, whether the GM rules otherwise. You must provide. You must be outside of this for this to use this property of the hat. Hmm, it's neat, I admit.
It
Spitfire,
is.
crack thunder. Hmm. Hide splitter, floral chime, quiver of lightning. Mm, maybe. Ooh, ring of salt. This clear ring is made of crystalline salt. Donning or removing the ring requires an action. While wearing the ring, the ghost can either move through nor pass you. If a ghost is already in your space and trying to, or possessing you when you put on the ring, it the ring of put on the ring of salt is forcibly ejected from you to the nearest unoccupied space and taking 1d10 force damage. Furthermore, for the first time, each of you, whenever you move through a ghost space, the ghost must succeed a DC 15 saving throw, or be pushed to the nearest unoccupied space and take 1d10 force damage. Each time a ghost is forcibly ejected from or pushed from the ring has a 10% chance of destroying and crumbling into an negligible pile of sand. I like it. It's the right balance of shit, and this is dope.
Yeah.
And take a screenshot, copy, and we paste it.
Beautiful.
Alrighty. Well, thanks everybody who watched. Thank you, my love, for being part of the stream and talking with me.
Ah,
It was a quick stream. We just wanted to show off some things. We're probably gonna do this a little bit more often, particularly like nights like this where we're gonna be just chilling and kind of working on stuff. But yeah, it's
yeah.
a pretty good list. I think we got 10ish done. So yeah, so this is all for my players so they can have enjoy themselves. But if you guys would like to use them, you guys are more than welcome to. Please go buy the Griffin Saddlebags books, Volume 1 and Volume 2 on their Patreon. We're not sponsored. They're just cool. And yeah, goodbye.
Bye bye.